guys, it's Lisa. I just wanted to share with you guys a couple of the principles that I've been thinking through the last couple weeks, and it was helpful to me, so I thought maybe it would be helpful to you as well. The first one is asking yourself better questions. I was reading a Tony Robbins book, and it was talking about how your brain will find an answer to whatever questions you pose it. So if you're constantly asking yourself questions like, why am I not good enough? Or what did I do wrong? Or why do I always fail? Regardless of whether it's true or not, your brain is going to find an answer to those questions, and the answers have to be negative because they're negative questions. So the only thing you're going to be able to come up with is, because I suck, because I'm horrible, because the world hates me. So if you ask yourself different questions, for instance, what did I learn from this? What did I do well in this situation? How can I grow from this? Your brain's going to be pondering on positive answers, such as, because you're awesome. Okay, maybe not that one, but in general, it's changing the negative thinking into positive thinking. The second thing is speaking encouragement over yourself and over others. The self-talk you use when referring to even how your day is going or how you're interacting with people around you can dramatically impact how your day goes and your relationships. 2 examples. 1, I used to have a boss, and if you work with me currently, don't worry, this is from a long time ago. I'm not talking about presently. And she was not the most pleasant person to be around, and so every time she would walk into the room, me and my coworker would just roll our eyes and be like, oh, here comes the hag, or whatever name we had for her. And we would always just kind of, whenever she tried to give us directions, we would always have a poor attitude. And one day my friend called me out on it. She's like, it's probably not the best that we are talking like this. Even though, yeah, we're close and we're friends, it's still not right. So we made almost like a game out of it. Like, all right, every time we see her, instead of calling her derogatory name, we're going to call her a positive name. And the second part of it is we had to do it sincerely, not joking. That's the hardest, because it's easy to just joke around and be like, here's the wonderful woman, and not really have any sincerity behind it. But for the next couple of weeks, every time she would walk in, we would sincerely call her by a positive attribute that she had. And sure enough, within 2 weeks, not only were the things that we were saying about her coming true, because we were treating her differently, and in return she was responding differently. And it was just putting those vibes out into the atmosphere, and it really changed our dynamics, all 3 of us in our work situation. A second example, this was recent, this was a couple weeks ago, I was feeling sick, and I was calling my friend, and I was just complaining, and I was bitter because I had so much to get done, and she's like, and I'm like, I'm so sick, and she's like, no, you're not sick, you're getting better. I'm like, okay, I'm getting better. And for the rest of the day, I kept telling myself that. And sure enough, I don't obviously believe in magic, but it changed my perspective of the situation. Instead of being mopey and being down and letting myself get into that attitude, I had a peppier spirit, and by the end of the day, I really was feeling a lot better. So it just goes to show that the words you speak of yourself and the words that you speak over others can dramatically impact and change your surroundings and your relationships. And the questions that you ask yourself is what is going to be real to you in your own mind, and that's going to be the things that you ponder. So keep it positive, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon.